Welcome, 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 one and all. Fashion's biggest night, people.
We are having fanfare.
The fanfare is erupting. It's
Fanfare.
exploding in your face. The fanfare is flying at you left and right. Let's get the hands. We are feeling good. We're feeling very judgy
Zugma
tonight.
just resubscribed for 4 months.
Zugma, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you.
As Billie Eilish said, I love to judge.
uh, Devote,
Subscribed
thank you
for 3
for the
months.
resub. So
Hello.
what we're gonna be doing here today, y'all? Let me turn up the light for Sam really quick.
Zozibo just
Do you mean to use that
subscribed.
one?
Oh no, it's all good.
Okay.
Let's see. Zozibo, thank you for the prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Zoom underscore 1111 just
There we go.
resubscribed for
Thank
4
you.
months.
Zuma, thank you for the resub. So, as you guys can tell by looking at us, we are the most fashionable people alive. We really dressed up. We dressed to the nines today. We put on our best to judge a lot of people. We're here to judge. No one can judge as hard as we judge. We had a brief moment where I was like, should I do the suit? And that was like a candle in the wind.
Underscore name underscore 8
with a
just
big breeze.
gifted 1 subs.
Lenena, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, the subs are flying in. You guys are so sweet.
Virgo Moonpiece
Thank you guys
just
so much.
subscribed.
You guys are feeling the Hollywood fever. Well, it's not Hollywood. It's fashion.
Lilks just
Fashion
resubscribed
night
for 2
music.
months. Hell yeah, I'm here for it.
Virgo Moonpies, thank you for the sub. Lil XTT, thank you for the
Zugma
resub.
gifted Mayo
And
for some
Zugma with the gifted
subscription.
sub.
Zugma gifted
Thank
a
you,
tier
thank
1
you.
sub to Mayo for
Oh, is
some.
this what we're talking? Oh, I need good we need good copyright-free.
Catwoman just resubscribed for
music.
4 months. Dinner and a show tonight, Ty. Time to make some chicken
This doesn't
fried
seem
tea.
very fashiony. Cat Woman, thank you for the resub. Dinner and a show. Time to make some chicken fries. Let's go, party, party. I think that's what they're eating at the Met. Let me fix this here. Okay.
Drew underscore P underscore Weenie just
Drew P. Weenie,
resubscribed
thank
for
you for
4
the
months.
resub.
Loki twerking right now.
Fashion runway music.
Zach Thizoundler just gifted 5 subs.
Zach
Oh,
the
boy.
Sound Lab with the gifted. Guys, sorry, I gotta halt everything 1 second because I have a contractual obligation. Zach Lewis live at the Roxy, Saturday, May 13th. Doors are at 7. The show is at 8. Sponsored by Jack Daniels. You know the vibes. Be there or be square. All of the coolest people will be here, us included. We'll be there judging Zach's outfit. We'll be judging Zach's outfit live. So he better be dripped out. Thank you, Zach, for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. I need good like catwalk music. I want photographers go. Okay, this is closer. Now I just need to kind of remix it here. So we got that on one tab. Then we need a camera shutter sound effect. Paparazzi. There we go. Give me some of this. Now we're cooking. We're here to judge. As Sam said earlier in the words of Billie Eilish. Is there a clip of that? Billie Eilish. I love to judge. This is us.
I love to judge.
Wait, I need a longer
I
version.
love to judge.
Let's turn this down a little bit. Okay. So, when did she say that? This is from last year?
Hotel, and I was like, she killed it.
Stop.
I was like, oh, like.
What does she say? I love to judge.
In a fabricate around. And, like, what's your favorite?
Oh, here it is.
What's your favorite part about like coming to this and like looking around? And, like, what's your favorite part?
Sharon
Is it seeing
1911
Sharon, thank you for the
just
gifted.
gifted 1 subs.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Thank you. This is us all night right here.
part about like coming to this and like looking around? And, like, what's your favorite part? Is it seeing everyone? Judging.
I love to judge.
No, me too, right? But I.
Sam and I say that all the time.
I love to judge.
I love to judge. Judging. We're going to be judging everyone. Can't wait. But we need some classy music. But I'm like, I don't know. Sam is not on the stream very often, and I feel an obligation to be like, so Sam, how's your day going? Should I pop the bottle?
Let's
We got
pop the bottle.
non-alcoholic champagne because I don't want a headache tomorrow. So I said no headache.
Yeah. My day
Sticky
is
Table
good.
just resubscribed for 4 months. Love you guys. Both so creative and beautiful.
So much Sticky Table.
Sticky Table.
That's
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Appreciate you. Sam, how's your day going? We went to Country Coachella yesterday. It was a big smash.
It was.
It
It was a big smash.
was a big smash. Sam, unfortunately, she yeed her ha. Unfortunately, she yeed her ha.
I yeed my last haw.
She yeed her last ha.
So
Hey, we're popping bottles.
Sharon says,
people.
"How was Chris Stapleton?"
So, Sam, do you want to talk about our experience at lovely Country Coachella?
Yes. So I passed out during the Brooks and Dunn set, which was right before Chris Stapleton. Yes, thank you for the
There's some
ambiance.
music bed while you tell this story. Go on and tell the fine people out there what happened.
Yeah, I passed out. I think I was dehydrated, freaking out because the crowd was so big and I am very not comfortable in crowds. Had barely eaten anything. I had Starbucks egg bites, a half of a hot dog, and a protein bar all day. I thought that was fine. Like, I would think that that's like, okay, you're not going to pass out, but evidently that was not enough. And we missed Chris Stapleton. We had to get someone to help me help Ian get me out of the pit over the barricade, and went to the medical tent. They checked my vitals and everything. I was fine by the time I got over there, but scary as all hell, and I've been anxious about it all day.
There you have it.
Good shit.
No, I mean it happens, you know. It's a wild environment. I mean, I was stressed out. We tried to go see this artist Sam liked, Tyler Childers. Childers. I say it wrong every time, and every time I tell myself I got it next time. But like the flow, the traffic flow, foot traffic was horrible. There were so many bottlenecks.
G-Bars just
G-Bars,
subscribed.
thank you for the prime. Thank you. There were so many like bottleneck situations and just seas of people that you can barely squeeze through and make your way around. And then we got into a spot where we were just so crowded in front of the stage and these big monitors, and it was really loud. It was so loud, and everyone was bustling around, and it was pretty chaotic. Ruben,
He can has
no champagne.
He has champagne.
Ruben
please.
has a beef with Jared Leto that we'll get into later. Whoa. Hi. Anyways, so it was very chaotic. I was a little stressed out. So then when you're in there and if you're like you haven't had enough food, you're dehydrated, it's a lot of people bumping into you in the crowds, you're really like crammed in there like a sardine. It's stressful. So there's no shame in that, you know?
Yeah, it was just really scary, and thanks, Ruben.
Thank you,
It
Ruben.
was just really scary, and you guys know how my anxiety's set up, my like health anxiety and shit. So it's just really sucks that this happened. 'Cause now I'm thinking about it all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it was fun though. It was really fun until it wasn't. So, uh I would recommend. I did have a really good time up until that happened.
Yeah, country Coachella. Couchella, as some people said. I totally get you, Sam. I would be spiraling for like 2 weeks with my health anxiety. Yeah, she's been
Yeah.
a trooper. Like, obviously, it like lingers, but you're holding it down. You're holding it down.
I also have to get on a plane tomorrow.
Yeah, the hits keep coming.
So it's just really yeah, the timing is perfect. Great timing. So,
Yeah, it's your like one of Sam's like best friends is getting married, back in Georgia. So
yeah.
it's hard to skip it, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I wouldn't miss it. I'm very excited for the wedding. But I'm not excited for the flight. But
Yeah.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What was the annoying part is so Sam was like having a really hard time. I could tell that she was starting to panic, and we had to rest on a there was a barrier like a barricade to keep people from crossing over into a different section. And there was a little empty spot, and so I kind of was like, "Here, lean on the barricade here, just try and catch your breath for a second." And Sam goes to do it, and this guy was like, no, 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 you can't sit, you can't do that here, you can't stop here, this is a spot for my wife. And I'm like, she just needs to catch her breath, you gotta just wait, okay, you just hold on a second, she just needs to catch her breath. And the guy's like, no, no, no. And Sam, at this point, you like leaned over.
I couldn't even, well, my vision, I could not hear or see at this point. So
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck what that guy
Yeah,
was saying.
she just needed to lean on
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And Sam she leans on it, and this guy's like, oh, great. And then I'm like, we're going to move on, bro. Just like, hold on a second, okay? She just needs to stop for a second, all right? And he's sitting there, and he's going like, ugh. And he kept doing that. He was like, great, thanks, perfect. And he kept complaining. And then I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, it's okay, don't worry, it's okay. And then the guy, after like a minute or two, the guy goes, he turns to me and he goes, buddy, maybe your girl should learn how to control her liquor or hold her liquor. Maybe your girl can handle her liquor. And I was just like, oh my God, this dude is seriously going to fucking start right now? Seriously?
No music, just subscribed.
Random Music, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you.
And also, guys, like, I don't drink. I haven't had alcohol in like almost 2 years.
Yeah.
This is non-alcoholic.
This is non-alcoholic. Sam doesn't like drinking.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this dude seriously going to turn this into a fucking problem? Like, seriously? And I go, I'm like, okay, she's sober. She hasn't had a drop of alcohol today. Okay, she's having a fucking panic attack. So she just needs to catch her breath, all right? And the guy is like, his whole demeanor shifted immediately. He was like, oh, she's having a panic attack? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. And I was just like, okay, perfect. Because then his wife was standing next to him on the other side of him. So that whole wife, she already had a spot. I don't know why. But then she immediately jumps in and is like, she goes, I had a panic attack at this festival a few years ago. I know how it is. So I'm like, now I get why you're like understanding about the situation. Because his wife went through it, and then luckily it was fine. From that point onwards, that guy was very helpful.
Yeah,
Him and his wife
he and
were
his wife
very
were very
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Because from that point on, he was like, "Do you need water? Do you need to sit down?" At one point, Sam had to sit, like she couldn't stand anymore.
Ibario just subscribed.
Abario, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Redemption arc, yeah. At that point, Sam was like, "I can't stand anymore. I'm so dizzy. I just need to sit." And this was like a huge foot traffic area. So many people were walking back and forth. And this guy, he was sort of like a bigger dude, was like, sit down, take all the time you need. And he like helped me kind of like create a little pocket so people could walk by. And, he just was like, every time you stood up and you were like, I'm still feeling kind of dizzy. He was like, sit back down. It's fine. Don't worry. And his wife was talking to you, and she was really nice and offering support.
They were both really nice. But I mean, like, for him to make the liquor comment, that's like so fucking rude. Like, had I been drinking,
yeah, if someone was at that
that's
festival,
not, yeah,
and
that
they had
sucks.
like alcohol poisoning or something, or they were like really having like a very bad time, I get why your initial reaction is like, don't fucking come over here and be messy or whatever. But it's like, check on the person first.
Yeah.
Before being snarky about it,
He ended up being like, I forgive them.
I don't want to shade him at all.
They ended up being so helpful and so nice, and made me feel really comfortable. But yeah, they were old. They were probably in their 60s.
Yeah,
they're
probably
just like
chill.
sick of they didn't want. I don't know what their experience. They probably had a shitty experience or something.
Yeah. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to judge him too much because him and his wife were deeply, deeply helpful the moment I said it was a panic attack, and I was very relieved to have them there because they were really helping the situation. And then there was another woman who was also very helpful, who was trying to signal a medic and creating space. And a lot of people were checking on us, which was nice. I was telling Sam, I feel like, I don't know if it's because of Astroworld, but I've noticed that people are very responsive in getting help for other attendees whenever anyone has an issue. I saw like 2 other instances where someone like got dizzy. There was one, Sam didn't notice it, but I saw it where someone kind of at a distance. I couldn't exactly see what happened, but I immediately saw like the whole circle around whatever was going on, just like phone lights lit up, and they were all going, medic, and pointing very, very quickly. And whatever that situation was got handled. And I saw that happen twice at Coachella as well. So, yeah, it was nice to see how helpful people were, and then people came and helped us get out of there. So, it was really nice.
It definitely.
Blow your nose. I'm so sorry. I know my nose is so blocked up. So what happened is,
oh my God.
I wasn't planning on streaming that long today.
Dutch Master Mike just
You want to hit some
subscribed.
saline spray? You want me to get it?
Oh, I left it at the office.
I have some.
Oh,
here.
you do?
Mm-hmm. It's
Oh, that would
different.
actually
It's
be
a
good.
different kind, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about my nose. Dutch Master Mike, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. I'll hit that saline spray. That's that good shit. Straight to the dome, The saline. There's like a thing. It's like a common thing called normally after Coachella, called like the Coachella flu or something, because it's all these people stomping around in this big field and kicking up dirt and dust in the air, and it's really nasty. And I dodged it from the when I went to Coachella. I came back and I was like, oh my god, I'm clean. I'm clean. I'm not feeling terrible. But then the whole time at country Coachella, I couldn't breathe. I was sneezing every like 5 minutes.
Because
Oh, this is that
their
good shit.
everybody had their shit kickers on.
Yeah, everyone's boot scooting and boogieing all over.
Except for me.
And it was rough. So the whole way home, I was just sneezing, and all day today I've just like been so blocked up. But other than that, we saw one artist. We watched what's her name?
We watched Lainey Wilson.
Lainey Wilson.
Who was very good.
Her big famous song is called "Heart Like a Truck." So shout out.
And it's good, you know? And it's a good song. So I don't want to hear it from anyone.
Robert_the_Fern just resubscribed.
No,
for
do it
3
on camera,
months. Love
coward.
you both. Smiley
It's
face.
embarrassing. This is it's preservative free and it's drug free. It says there's no drugs in here. Drug free. So I could do it on camera. Wait, did it work?
Do it in the mic.
I don't think it
Do
worked.
you guys want to hear it? Oh!
It juiced. It juiced out.
Ew!
Ew, no. Why'd you make me do that on camera? Oh my god.
He juiced.
I juiced. I'm so sorry.
He
I'm gonna do the
leaking.
other one. That's not working.
It's juicing.
I'm leaking. I'm leaking out.
He leaking.
Oh my god.
PMRBL just resubscribed for 3 months. I did nasal rinses every night at Coachella, less than 3.
I did nasal rinses every night. Yeah, that's a smart move.
We
Thank you, PMRBL, for the resub, and Robert the Fern. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you guys.
we have that Los Angeles water, so Ian doesn't want to do a neti pot here because there's probably brain-eating
I'll get
worms
some Hollywood liberal brain worm.
in that water.
You know what I think I got is we walked past a guy at Country Coachella he had a shirt on, and his shirt said, "Yeah, I tested positive, ... And then in big words it said, "For freedom." So maybe I caught freedom off of that guy. That might have been what happened. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe over there. It's called Stagecoach, not Country Coachella. Stagecoach. Coachella. Yeah, if we were better equipped for the situation, I could see it being enjoyable. I don't know. It was
Oh yeah,
fun.
yeah. I mean, it would have been fun. And I think the layout was kind of messed up this year. That was, I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
But we saw a little bit of Tyler Childers. We saw Lainey Wilson. We did not see Trixie Mattel. That was a different day.
Yeah, we only went the first day.
Or no, we went the last day, but yeah.
Was it an ironic shirt or was he for real? Oh, that was
No,
that
it was for real.
This
There-
is straight from the tap, This is organic country,
Yeah.
folks.
And a bunch of like roided out country boys, no shirt,
They were
jeans.
jacked. One thing I noticed, it was so funny comparing Coachella to Cowchella. Everyone at Coachella, all the dudes at Coachella, all are wearing like chubbies, like really short shorts and like designer shirts and, like the headbands and all that. At Cowchella, no shirt or a button-up shirt with the sleeves rolled up and blue jeans.
Say shirt.
Shirt.
Are you trying to?
I'm doing the twang
Okay,
a little
okay.
bit.
I was like,
With some
hang on.
shirt rolled up in blue jeans.
Okay.
It was 102 degrees outside, and all the dudes are wearing
Jeans.
blue jeans. And I'm like, how are you? It was all blue jeans, boots, and cowboy hats. Got that stuffy nose twang. I know. Shit, blue jeans.
Blue jeans.
I was doing that accent all day yesterday. I didn't even mean to. It was just happening. I gotta blow my nose again. I don't think I did the juice correctly.
You did.
Let's get some howdies going. Take it away, Sam.
We'll wait.
We don't have to wait.
So, yeah, all in all, it was fun. It was fun. It was fine. It was fun. It was real, but it wasn't real fun. Let's say that.
How's that? ASMR. Is GB doing that in the mic?
No, I don't
Does
think
GB
she's
do
doing
this?
that. Can someone make a beat out of that?
Yeah. Yeah, she do? I wouldn't be surprised if she did. She is a legend icon. We love GB.
Big shout out though. Stagecoach. We obviously decided to go for one day at the very last minute, and our friends from the band Portugal the Man, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them,
Whoa, name drop alert.
hooked us up with the passes, and they are the best, and I love them, and thank you so much for those. So it was great. It was great.
It was great. What we saw, it was great. Good people.
Yeah,
Good-
yeah,
good
they're
people.
great. They're great.
So, as for the Met Gala, casual name drop. I know. Jeez, Sam. Flexing on
no,
everyone.
I really didn't intend to do that. I'm just wondering. I don't know if people.
Yorick Wick
I
just
am a huge fan of
resubscribed
them,
for
but
2
I feel like
months.
a lot of people don't know them. But evidently, a lot of people do know them, and that makes me happy.
Yorick Wake, thank you for the Prime resub. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're pretty popular. I mean, I knew them.
That's so weird because I asked a lot of people if they knew, and they were like, no. But I am a huge fan.
So, is the Met Gala live stream still happening? Is it still going? Oh, no, wait. This appears... No, it's over. Okay, I figured it was over, right?
What even? I have a question. What is it?
What is
Is it
what?
just a dinner?
The Met Gala?
Yeah, do they just eat and talk about being celebrities?
They go in there and they sacrifice babies and shit.
Like, what happens in those doors?
They
I
go
feel like,
there
isn't
and
it like a charity? It's a
They
charity
inject
something, right?
adrenochrome and stuff. They have a dinner. They go in. You know, Katy Perry will run around dressed like a burger or whatever, and they all cloud up.
Did she go as a burger? Did that happen?
Yes.
Not this year.
Not this year. She went as fries this year.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
that's
don't think
forgot.
she's invited. Unfortunately, gone are the days of Burger Brain Katy Perry. Heartbreaking stuff. We should recreate this look.
I think it's pretty cool.
You would.
The shoes are... I wish she picked different shoes.
Are those little burger shoes?
Are they little burger shoes?
They're little burgers.
They're kind of little burger shoes. Yeah.
They're little burger shoes or something. Guys, I'm so sorry about my nose, by the way. Oh my god. I started like I was feeling so fatigued after the Mac DeMarco stream on Saturday. And then we did this long ass day yesterday.
Superstamin just subscribed.
Superstamin. Thank you for the sub. Alright, I guess let's just find a gallery of all the looks.
Derp Squatch just resubscribed for 2 months. Time to blast the fuck off right now.
Hell yeah, brother. Shit, blast the fuck off. Got some of that saline,
Nick
miss,
just
brother.
subscribed.
Nick Yole. Thank you for the prime. Okay, let's find... I want to see all the looks. Met Gala, all looks.
Sam Twitch just subscribed.
Sam R. Twitch. Thank you for the sub. Would you like to set up the theme? The theme of this year's Met Gala. You're familiar, right?
Yes, it is. I don't know the full name, but it was Karl Lagerfeld,
Yes, Karl Lagerfeld.
who is a designer and
He's also
was
died.
over. Yes, he was over Chanel, but died in 2019.
Someone said, Sam, I mean Phoebe Bridgers Slade. Guys, you compare Sam to Phoebe Bridgers, she gets all hopped up. I don't know why. She has some sort of visceral reaction to that.
Stop it, you.
Katie from Dallas just gifted 1 subs.
Katie from Dallas, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gift. Karl Lagerfeld. It's themed after a person. Yes, he's a designer. Who was popular for like a couple decades, right? His looks are typically not very.
Well, he was I don't know his exact title. I want to say creative director of Chanel.
And haunting Dracula's castle as well.
Can you see what his role was with Chanel? Because that's going to be important.
Karl Lagerfeld Chanel. Let's see. Let's see. Was the creative director of Chanel from 1983 until he died.
Yeah, so he died in 2019. Has a very cute cat. And
He has a cat?
yes, and Carl also has his own clothes. His brand is just Karl Lagerfeld. And I want to say it's like the lower. It's definitely like less expensive than Chanel.
Karl
Can
cat.
I have it? May I have a hot take?
Go ahead and have a hot take. Oh, wait. Is Choupette going to attend the Met Gala? Diamond jewelry, private jets.
Grakowako just subscribed.
Graco Waco. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. Choupette is a cute cat name.
Yes, show the cat.
Nikki just
Show the cat.
gifted 1 sub.
Let us see the cat.
Nikki. Thank you for the gifted. Diamond jewelry, private jets. The designer's Burman cat has led a life of luxury.
Oh, that's a cutie.
Now that's a Bubba. That's a certified Bubba right there. It looks like Ruben.
He's very cute. My hot take was
Yeah, Sam's hot take.
I think Karl Lagerfeld, I think his clothes are horrible. I do not like Karl Lagerfeld's clothes. I think Chanel is beautiful. I do not own any Chanel, and I probably will not. But I can't stand Karl Lagerfeld's clothes.
We're judging hot
So-
out the gate. We are judging.
I love to judge.
I need that as a soundbite. I saw a whole thread today earlier about how Karl Lagerfeld is like kind of an asshole, or was an asshole.
Did you
Casting
see
doubt on
there's
like
a,
the Me Too movement and saying like, if you're going to be a model, I don't want to paraphrase. He said some wild shit though. What did he say? Karl Lagerfeld on Me Too. This is from the Hollywood Reporter. If you don't want your pants pulled about, don't become a model. Join a nunnery. There'll always be a place for you in the convent. They're recruiting. Apparently, he's had a couple shocking statements. He's a controversial guy. Let's see. The bristly Chanel designer, who over the years has ruffled his fair share of feathers with controversial opinions on everything from Adele's weight to Kim Kardashian's robbery. I'm curious what he said about Adele's weight. Karl Lagerfeld, how my fat comments helped Adele. Wait, what did he say about her? he had said he said that she was a little too fat. And then he followed up, I never said she was fat. I said she was roundish. A little roundish is not fat. But for such a beautiful girl, after that, she lost 8 kilos. So I think the message was good. So he thinks he did a good thing.
Aaron Schwa just subscribed.
Aaron Schwa, thank you for the prime.
I was reading, I'm trying to find the post. I read a bunch of interesting facts about Karl Lagerfeld this morning. About how he does not eat chocolate, he only smells it and then puts it down and does not eat it. He also owns 300
So cool.
iPods. 300 iPod touches that all have different music because he didn't know how to like make playlists. So he just bought new iPods.
That's the more reasonable, because like your mom couldn't figure out for the life of her how to put a playlist.
I know.
Maybe you should just buy her another iPod. You could borrow that.
That is true. I should just do that.
All these fashion guys gotta have like a thing, and I like. Are they aware that it's a thing that is annoying?
This reminds me of like Rick Owens' house tour.
That's literally what I was about to say.
Yeah, about how Rick Owens is just obsessed with like collecting vintage guns.
Well, Rick
and his
Owens'
place has
thing is
like
he
no
collects, feathers. I just want to find the feather thing, but it's like, oh yeah, he just has like a sarcophagus in his house.
Yes.
But his thing is feathers. Where's the? I think it's here. This is it. Oh, I muted the whole thing. Whoops. Unmute. Pause.
Over the years. For several years, I have been collecting these Onagadori rooster feathers.
Yeah.
They were bred originally in 17th century Japan. My father had a library in the basement full of Japanese art books.
This dude looks so much like my dad
I was
sometimes,
just thinking
and it
it,
throws
yeah.
me off. We even got the same schnoz. Like, it's there.
And I remember seeing watercolors, old watercolors, of Onagadori roosters in those books. What's great about them is that the roosters themselves live on tall perches, which allows the feathers to be undisturbed and pristine. And over the years, I've been in contact with a farm in Japan that will send me the feathers that fall off. And so I've collected a few, and I'm hell-bent on collecting as many as I can. And I like to have them around to remind myself of unlimited possibilities. I like to start from a clean slate every collection, but these have stayed here. These have been here for close to 20 years. I had a fantasy of actually breeding them myself, but that's not very practical. But, you know, one day, maybe.
You just gotta have a thing.
Yeah.
So you're saying Karl Lagerfeld's thing is he sniffs chocolate, he won't eat chocolate, and he goes around calling people fat. That's his thing.
And
he's dead.
He has 300 iPods, and he like exclusively drinks Diet Coke, or did.
Okay, that's a little more normal.
Oakenstein just subscribed.
Oakenstein, thank you for the prime. Thank you. So yeah, they decided, let's base the whole thing around Karl Lagerfeld. That sounds great. And his looks, I'm not super familiar, but whenever I've ever seen him, he's always in these like very like, you know, like slim suits and like it's very like monochrome. Oh, my nose. Are you familiar with oh, that cat though?
I love the cat. We have one of those. We have that same colorway.
We have that model. But I feel like it's a little. I like watching the Met Gala because I feel like people go so over the top. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I haven't really seen any of the looks. I've only seen one. But will this
Can
have...
we look up Karl Lagerfeld's clothes before we jump into it?
Yeah, we can look.
I think it's important to understand the inspiration, the theme.
Let's see. Look at his Chanel collections.
Yeah.
Chanel. Karl Lagerfeld's most impressive fashion shows. Okay, not loading. Come on.
Dezine. Adele Dezine.
Show me the money. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that,
Here we go. Let's try this.
I mean, this is my opinion, but I think that Karl Lagerfeld's work for Chanel was really great, and it sort of made a lot of what you would consider like classic Chanel. Like when you think Chanel, you think a lot of the work that Karl did with Chanel.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But I don't know why he didn't approach his own fashion line with that same energy.
Okay. I mean, this is cool.
Yeah, this is interesting to look through because I've seen some of the looks.
Yeah.
He just didn't have the Chanel resources. That could also have been true, but yeah, maybe. Okay, this is so interesting actually. And I've seen some of the looks. I've seen a few just being on Instagram. And I think that it's really cool because I can already see like where some inspo came from. Little preview.
Okay. Sorry, guys, for my nose is in shambles. Okay. All right, so we got kind of an idea. All right. I guess I should just skip to ones that are okay. I mean,
No, I want to see all of them.
you want to see all of them?
Yes.
Let's do all of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Well, starting out, we have Sabrina Elba and Idris Elbis. Idris Elba. Let me move the camera back over. What do we think? Idris Elbis. See, I have a feeling already coming right out the gate. First look, based on what I've seen Karl Lagerfeld wear, I have a feeling, and maybe I'll be wrong, but I have a feeling that the looks on the guys tonight will be mostly very boring.
Yeah.
Guys already just show up with just like a black tux on. So I like the length on his. I like that it's kind of... But I think that it'll be very repetitive for the guys. I don't know, but I like. Now I'm not saying that about Idris here though. I like what he's wearing. Is the food here? All right. I gotta go grab food. We ordered food. What do we think about this?
It does not say Met Gala to me. I think the silhouette is really nice on her, and I feel like that's a really great dress to wear somewhere else. Maybe, perhaps, the Oscars, but it does not say Met Gala to me. Look, chat saying
Food
food's
here.
here.
Go
Food
on,
here.
do the thing.
Food here. Food here. Food here.
Okay. Well, while
I have
go,
so
while I
many
run
issues with this.
And
Okay.
grab the food. You tell them about Wednesday. What's
Okay.
her name? Jenna
Wednesday.
Ortega. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, guys. Ian's gone. It's just us. So, for me, I have an issue with something. And that is, just because she was Wednesday, right, does not mean she needs to be Wednesday core in every single thing that she does thereafter. I just feel like, I think she looks great, but I'm like, yeah, she's Wednesday, but like, does she have to be Wednesday on every single thing? Like, what is this? I don't like that. I don't like the bowling shoes. But like, she does, like, she looks amazing. She always looks amazing. But I don't know. It is Slay. Don't say, oh, it's not Slay because she played Wednesday. She did play Wednesday and it is Slay. But she doesn't always have to be Wednesday in every single thing. I like the sleeves. I think this is a cool little thing. Ian's blowing his nose. He sounds like a vacuum. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I like the little jewels. I like the little bedazzles. Sometimes she came to be Thursday. She could be Tuesday. Just any other day. Can you guys hear Ian blowing his nose? Yeah. Good. Ian, they can hear you blowing your nose. What did we get for dinner? I got salmon with a salad and some potatoes. And Ian got chicken? Like a chicken salad, I think? Ian, you might as well just come in. Okay. He's grabbing the food and then he'll come blow his nose for you guys.
All right.
I think you should just stay here to blow your nose next time.
Okay. I will.
I need to know what you think about Miss Wednesday's fit.
Should I crawl under?
Oh. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Oh, you're taking your mouse? The mouse is scurrying off.
Okay. Food here.
Food here.
Food here. What do I think about Miss Wednesday? I didn't hear your I didn't hear your take, but on first glance, I'll say that I like it. I think it suits her. I feel like the aesthetic that she's built, it seems very on theme for her while also matching the theme of the show. So I will vouch. It's on theme for Karl Lagerfeld and on theme for Jenna Ortega.
I do think it is on theme for Karl Lagerfeld. I agree. It's funny because my criticism for this was, why does she have to be Wednesday all the time?
I see. So
Like, is that like, I want to know what Jenna Ortega's style is. I don't want to know. I know what Wednesday is, right? But it's like, would Jenna Ortega want to wear this? Like, yeah, she's on theme for the show, but it's like, does she need to be on theme for the show and every time she goes out and dresses up, you know?
has to be
But
in,
you know,
in her
if this
style.
is her style, I don't know much about her. So if this is her style, I mean, I think she looks great.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to see her show up in like a. Ruben is going to want to eat all the food. We're
I
going to
know
have
he
to
likes
remove
fish.
him.
Excuse me. Remove the roux.
Remove the roux.
I'm sorry, Ruben. You like fish too much.
It'd be interesting to see her in like something very loud and, you know, kind of. Okay. I know. Okay. I immediately like this.
It's different. I like it.
But is it because it's Pedro that I like it?
Maybe.
Nah. I just like it. He's showing leg. He's giving the people what they want here. Just a little. Little leg peeking out. I love the shorts decision. It's unexpected. I like the long coat. I love the boots. A lot of people would want him to stomp around in those things, I'm sure. Not me. I'm just saying people,
Surely
you know,
not me.
probably people would want him to stomp,
I like it.
hypothetically. I like it, but I don't know about red, someone said.
I agree. I agree.
I like the red, but I don't know, is that Karl Lagerfeld? Does he do like bright? I have
I don't
always
know.
associated him with just black and
I don't
white
know, but I
and
don't feel
gray
like Chanel
things.
does a whole lot of red.
I'm just glad it's not a suit. This is a sleigh. Someone said. Yeah, I like it. I think he's looking fly. He's looking great. He's embracing the moment. Because everyone loves
You know, he took
Pedro.
a risk, and I appreciate that.
Yes. If it was black and white, it would be boring, someone said.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it works.
I like it.
I
Yeah,
have a feeling
I
this is
think
going to
you
be
did
one of
good.
my favorites. I'm coming out the gate strong. All right. Oh, I can vote. I can vote on this page.
That's pretty funny.
I don't know who these two are. Max Holan and Nina Holan. Is it on theme?
No.
She looks like a Magnum wrapper. Whoops. Oh, I gotta sign in. Never mind. Never mind. All right. Gigi. Gigi's here, guys. It's Gigi, everyone's favorite. What do we think of Gigi? Some people are saying slay. Oh, she slayed. Slay, love it. Hair is not slay. Gorge, slay. Wait, like big slay? Gigi on theme. Love, boring. A lot of love I'm seeing. What do we think of this?
I like it. I think. I don't know if I don't love it. I do. I think it's fine. I don't know.
It's fine. This like material. It just makes me think of like when people have bad curtains.
Oh,
You know?
Tulle.
Huh?
It's called Tulle.
Tulle? Is that what it's called? It's like grandma curtains. Reminds me of a black Halloween spider web. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. It's cool. I don't know. It's fine. I like it.
Someone in chat said it looks like a Cher outfit. I agree. Cher's an icon.
It doesn't say like. It should include like who it's styled by. I mean, I guess literally all
Does
of
it have the
is-
designer underneath?
No, it just says photo getting images. Is it all just Chanel?
No.
So I wish it was including what they're wearing. I'd like to know. Maybe another site would have it. But Vogue, come on, Vogue, get your shit together. Cardi, I saw this one. I personally love it.
I think that it's good. I
She
think
looks
it's
like
fun.
it looks like this is how I decorate a cake. Like this
Yeah.
is all I know how to do. I have the 5-point star tip.
She does look like a Barbie cake.
And this, I can decorate a cake just like this with my one tip. And for that, I relate to it and I appreciate it. They're saying she is camp. Love it. Cake boss. Cardi always kills it at the Met. What do you think?
I think it's great.
I like her hair. I like the incorporation of the tie and all that.
Yeah,
'cause that's like his thing.
I think it looks great. I really like it. I like that I think she's so creative, and I think she takes a lot of what other people in fashion would call risks, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't think this is risky, but obviously I feel like it's kind of a risk for the Met. But I think it's so cool. I love it. I think it's great.
It's still, like, for a theme that is kind of more,
Who said Goth Diva Cup? I swear to God. Oh my God.
Goth Diva Cup. You got Sam on that one. Yeah, for the theme that's kind of more like, I don't know the word I'd use, like modern, I don't know how I'd describe it. It's still like bombastic or something, so I think it's cool.
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's good.
We like it. Marc Jacobs and Paris Hilton. What do we think?
No.
No.
Love
I like
Marc
that
Jacobs
you can't see
pants.
his shoes.
Yeah.
This is great. I need some pants like this when my shoes aren't matching.
This is very boring to me.
It is boring. Very boring. I like his little comb over here, though. But boring. Don't like it. All right. It's Kim. Kim's here. Remember all the reports that she wasn't invited?
Yeah.
So much for that. What do we think of Kim? I like the like necklace top. It's kind of funny. It looks like a bunch of candy necklaces. What do you think?
I don't like it.
I think the necklace top is funny.
I think
but it's very campy and like costumey to me.
I think the plain torso part is ruining it for me.
You think she should have dropped
Yeah,
this?
like I think something it could have been I don't know. I think it could have been more fun there.
Yeah. I'm just seeing it's like it's just reminding me of like one of these. It's giving me flashbacks to when Zach ate one of these. I don't know. It's not 1-to-1. Boring though. Not much of a splash. All right, it's Anne. Everybody loves Anne. We love Anne. But do we love the outfit? Looks like it started ripping before the show, so I'm glad her team was able to hold it back together.
I love this.
This is a love from Sam.
I loved this. I thought it was great. I thought she looked amazing.
I love it.
That fabric is so Chanel.
Her arm here, this looks like when the cats get to the couch. Like it looks very like ripped up underside of the couch.
Yes.
But in a good way, and we love that for her. And she always looks good. I like it. It's better than this. Like by a long shot.
Yeah. But the whole dress made out of twill is really cool. I think that's so cool. It's so Chanel to me.
Someone said it's a take on the... Wait. It's great, but the very bottom does objectively look like a rug corner. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Uh, Aubrey Plaza. It's nice. It's not like mind blowing.
Boring.
What is the like?
It's giving prom.
I like the chain. What do you think of the chain?
It's cool. I'd like to see that little detail on the other side, but it's probably just a cutout. But
What, like this?
mm-hmm.
I like it.
It's okay.
What do you think of the gloves?
I think the whole look is kind of boring, but I think she looks great. I don't know.
People are liking or not liking the gloves, it seems. Someone said, I think losing the gloves would make it too prom.
Yeah, I think the gloves are elevating it, but I don't love it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's kind of mid. Elle Fanning. In her Midsommar era.
Ariel the Goat No Cap just subscribed.
Ariel the Goat No Cap. Thank you
Okay,
for the pride.
I think this one is the furthest from on theme so far.
Yeah, this is like, I don't understand. Maybe there's some sort of context.
The little jacket is so bad.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the jacket? And the flowers? I don't know. Maybe there is some... I wonder if there's some Chanel or Carl inspo like behind this that I don't know. But I'm really... Oh, I think it's a reference to his bridal stuff. Yeah, that could be true.
With like the tassels and shit. It's the Midsommar pole. I don't know.
Yeah, the sweater is giving like what you put on to make your outfit you're wearing to middle school 3-finger width to make it appropriate for school. I don't know.
Yeah. That checks out.
I don't like the jewelry. Bad.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Is it on theme? No. If I could vote, no. Young Miami. All right, what do we think? What do you think of this big... This is this big thing right here. This is like Penny.
It is like Penny's tail in the morning.
This is Penny's... When Penny is looking out through her like tufts of hair. When we haven't like brushed her. That's what she looks like. What do we think? You said you don't like it?
I like that it's different. I think she looks so... I mean, I think she's so beautiful.
Whenever I
she
see
looks really
these,
good,
like the bead, the necklace things, it's whatever. I don't know why I don't like those. I like the what would you call this? Just like a
dewlap.
A dewlap? Yeah. I like that, but yeah, it's fine. I don't know. It's fine. I don't love it, but it's all right. All right, Puffy. What do we think of Diddy?
I think Diddy always kills it. I think it's good.
He's looking fire. He's looking cool. I think this is great. Diddy was sweating during his interview. Yeah, that checks out. I mean, that does look very warm. This is great though. With this like fit with the jewelry and like all the little pieces. He's looking like he could be like a villain in Blade or something. He's looking very cool. I love it. That's a love from me.
Yeah, I think it's good.
That's a
I really
Nobu.
like it. I usually like his stuff. I think it's fun.
Okay. Maya Penn and Stuart Weavers. We're on 14 of 25. Should we skip?
Let's
skip the people we don't know.
Yeah.
Thames. This one's interesting. I'll stop at ones that look kind of interesting.
I think this is beautiful.
Someone said P Daddy. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. It's very
Love the collared skirt is so
peacocky.
cool. I think that this is really cool. Not too terribly on theme, but I do think it's fun. I think it's really pretty. The headpiece is really, really cool.
Yeah. It's cool. I don't love it. But yeah, I would double take if I saw it, which whenever something just is unique and it's not like ugly, you're not looking at it because you're like, oh my god, that's so horrible. You're just like, oh, that's different. That's always like a bonus. Burna Boy. I'm not crazy about it.
Someone was saying the last one is totally on theme. Oh, okay. So he was known for the white button down. Didn't know that. That's cool. And apparently he wore big collars. So, okay, that's really cool. I didn't know that. That's really awesome then.
Who?
For Tim's.
Oh, this one?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that about the big collar, but that's super cool.
Got it. I don't like this one, personally.
I think it would have looked better without the train.
Yeah. He's got that Fantano blue flannel on. It's fine. I'm leaning towards don't like it, but not like strongly don't like it. It's tofu. Mary J. Blige.
No.
I don't like it.
I hate the shoes.
She's just been collecting all these other like dress tails hanging off the back.
Oh, I thought that was someone else standing like behind her.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I can't. No, I think maybe that is someone. You can kind of.
Yeah. I think that's
I
someone
thought
behind
that
her.
was just.
I
like,
did.
Ninetales dress. Yeah, I don't love it. Personally. Madeline Klein. That's whatever. Rod. Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh,
I like her hair.
Love.
She's got a
her
very Hepburn
face.
thing going
Yes.
on. This is pretty wild looking.
It's cool.
It's like when you made the you made Tim Burton like spaghetti one time.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I turn the fan on?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be. Please let me know, guys, if you can hear this in the microphone, the fan blowing. I just turned it on. Can you guys hear that or no? Only a little? We good? Barely? Okay, cool. Tim Burton spaghetti, for sure. But I think it's cool. It's the little like the fact that it's like crisscrossing. I can't tell if I like that or it's like stressing me out because it's like bad cable management.
I
It's
get
giving
that.
bad cable management under a streamer desk a little bit on some of this. But I mean, she looks great.
Yeah. Her makeup and hair was incredible. It looks so good.
I like it. I don't love it. All right, Tiana Taylor.
I actually love it.
I think
it's
looking
really cool.
What is this like material? Oh, okay.
Looks like twill.
I like how it kind of from afar it looks very like sparkly.
Yeah, super cool.
I'm into it. I like it. I feel like she's always looking pretty
Yeah,
swagged
she's
out.
always looking really good.
I'm into it. I strongly like it.
Or it's tweed. I said twill. It's tweed.
Alexandra Daddario.
No.
No. Boring. Snooze. So it looks like she's wearing a used cocoon. Like an old dried out snakeskin. Don't like. Ruben, thank you very much for ripping into my chair. Jellyfish vibes. Next. So what's that? Carl who? Whoa, edgy. I don't know. It's fine. What do you think of the bag?
No.
Nah, too
love.
try hard. Erica Badu. I feel like this person gave me travel advice on navigating the world of Elden Ring.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Very her, I love.
It is very her. Yes, yes.
The lands between core. Yeah. She'll be like, tarnished. How may I help you today? Right, Ruben. Right, Ruben. Alright. It's fine. I don't love it. It's whatever. It's Erica Badu vibes. Alright, it's my boy. Russell Westbrook. What's he doing there? I guess he's got free time now because the fucking Clippers. Everyone else went to Cancun.
I hate this. This is bad, you guys.
Russ he wasted no time. He got eliminated like a week ago. He's like, all right.
This is literally like he contacted a stylist at the last minute and they said, we have this. This is just like whatever you got in my size.
Yeah, the pants
The necklace,
with
the
the
whole
top
thing.
is definitely a choice. This is why we lost. This is why the Clippers lost. This was what Russ was doing in between games.
His
I don't know.
that Queen Elizabeth looking ass jacket is crazy.
Yeah, with the little like flower buttons. Yeah, that's unfortunately.
And no shirt too. It's just all a mess. I hate it.
That's gonna be a no from me, Russ. I'm sorry. Normally, that's my guy. All right, this doesn't even say who this is. Who is this? We don't even know. Mystery.
I like it.
I just gotta. Russ is always trying to like flex with his outfits in the pregame tunnel. Where was the one? He had one where he had like this crazy jacket on. Wait, the teen choice words. Where?
I think.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm getting him confused. I'm thinking of someone else. Ruben's being so cute. Alright. Another person, we don't know who this is.
Let's just skip the.
We'll skip because it's boring. Are there no names? Did they just give up? Vogue gave up? Or did they just straight up not know? Jennifer Lopez, they know. Vogue this is their thing. This is their moment. The Met Gala. Vogue should know who the fuck everyone is. Was this Jennifer Lopez? It's boring to me.
I think it's boring. I don't know. I
Boring.
think that there could have been more. It's J-Lo. Come on.
She's like, just because the train is long doesn't mean that it's just snooze. Boring.
A lot of people in chat love it.
Bradley Coop. Look, they didn't even look. Vogue doesn't even know. Oh, they did a little thing here. Bradley Cooper really just went all out on this one. Didn't even bother straightening his bow tie. Good one, Brad. He was a little shallow on this one.
Okay.
Okay. The Joe Bro. Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra.
That white hand coming out is scary to me.
This right here.
Yeah.
This is another snooze. It's so boring. So boring. I feel like I would be more if I like ever in some like insane reality that on another planet, in another life, in another universe, somehow snuck into the Met Gala. I feel like I would go more towards like Katy Perry burger
Yeah.
than whatever these dudes are doing. But it's like, come on, at least do something. Like, you could just wear a suit anywhere. Alton Mason. It's fine. It's fine, I don't know. Yeah. Viola Davis. What do we think of this? This is another instance where I don't know if it's just my lack of knowledge about what's going on, but this doesn't seem in line with a lot of stuff I've seen. A big fuck you to Carl with the pink. Does Carl not like pink? If that's like an intentional thing, I think it's funny. Carl hated pink. Okay, I like that. I think that's funny. Ian, I'm about to eat. Please don't blow your nose. Don't worry. I'll just keep talking like this. If I talk like this with my nose plugged, does it make me sound more pretentious? I think it makes me sound more pretentious. Like I'm really sticking my nose up in all these upper crust individuals. Oh my god. Sorry guys. Oh my god. Who's this? Miranda Kerr. Boring. You could probably read Braille on her dress. This is for the blind. Maybe the blind could read the Braille on her dress. It would say that this look is a snooze. Amanda Harlick? Don't know. Yeah, whatever. She's giving Mom from Beetlejuice vibes. Whoa. This dude has the Ben Affleck back tattoo swag going on. Shout out. It's peeking out the bottom. He's got wings sneaking out. Hawkman in the cut. I hate this. I hate this. Who is this? Devon Aoki and Jeremy Scott. It's a little cheeky, a little fun. The dress in the back is nice. Yeah. The wings, I don't know. It's goofy. Like I said, it looks like a tattoo. Alison Williams and Guillaume Henry. Don't like this. I don't like this. Just, I know it's not, but this like sherbet dress looking thing. I know it's not, but something about the way it looks just looks kind of cheap. I don't know if it's the buckle. She's got her seatbelt on here in the middle. I don't know. Something about it. She got that at Shane. 80s prom dress. Yeah, it's a little. It's the buckle, isn't it? It's the seatbelt. Dude, if I went to the Mecca, I'd just wear a seatbelt. That'd be so edgy and sick. A seatbelt suit. And it's a bunch of seatbelts. And people would be like, whoa, that's so radical. People would be like, oh my God, what a bold choice. What a bold decision. What else we got? Cara Delevingne. About to fly away. I can't even really see the outfit. It's so blown out. There's just feet and boots. And then the rest is blown out. Ruben. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. No. Ruben. Ruben could square up against Karl Lagerfeld's cat. Right, Bubba. Right, Bubba. You tell him to pull up. You tell him to pull up. He don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke. No, no, no. Ruben would win? He would win. He would fuck him up. That pampered ass pussycat. Ruben's from the streets. Like, actually, we got him at the LA Animal Shelter. He was all beat up when we got him. He had mange. So he could throw down. You could throw down, right. Oh, look, he's already trying to throw down on my arm. Right, Bubba. Right, Bubba. He's cute. He's so cute. Yeah, he had mange. Just because I'm hyping you up, though, doesn't mean that you can go eat my dinner. Sam and I were talking last night about how cats, it must infuriate cats that whenever they're bad, you can just and move them to a place where they're not bad. And they just have to go like, they gotta hate, it's very humiliating for them, you know? It's gotta be humiliating. If he was like 5 sizes larger, that he would be like, no fucking way. That ain't gonna fly. Oh, 1 second, guys. Oh, man. I'm just sniffing into the mic. Yeah, cats, it's humiliating. Okay, I have no opinions because I can't see this. As far as I can tell, she's just wearing like the complimentary hotel bathrobe. And she just like duct taped it to another one. Look, it even has like the hotel's little embroidery right here. That's all I can see. I'm testing my my useless celebrity knowledge too on how many names I know without looking at the caption. Now this is what's his name? Oh, it's he's from Shang-Chi. What is his name? Oh, what's his name? What's his name? I don't remember. Simu Liu. That's right. Well, regardless, boring. Yeah, he's got the OJ glove on. And he's got his like Hunger Games brooch right there. To promote the new film, shout out, but it's boring to me. Don't know who this is. Lily Aldridge. She's got this. Wait, is this all her? Or is okay? I see another person there. She's got the frenemies dress on. Bold choice. But it's boring. Janelle Monáe always shows up. She always shows up. I love it. I love it. She's looking like the Penguin. If you put in a like one of those combination generator things, Two-Face and the Penguin, if they teamed up, this is sick. I think this is really cool. I like the little like headpiece.
Coo Noodles just subscribed.
Coo Noodles, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I think this is great. She always comes with the heat at these things. All right, Bad Bunny, right? He's just trailing around like a slug with a big old flowery snot trail. But it's cool. I think it's cool. I'm into it. Guys, I just thought of another thing that I would do if I were invited to the Met Gala. One, well, I'd have two outfits. My first outfit would be all my seatbelt buckles all over, right? My second outfit would be a long train like this, but it's a freaking slip and slide. And anyone can take a crack at it if they want to. We got to make sure that it's all lubed up. Now that, Lux already did that? Wait, someone did that? It's a backless suit? Really? Let me see if there's a better photo. Met Gala. No way someone already did a slip and slide. No way. Oh, okay. There it is. Alright, I see. Yeah, that's kind of a vibe. I think that's cool. I'm into it. What's the J? What's the J stand for? Alright, Bad Bunny. He's done it again. He's done it again, folks. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
Doofustria just subscribed.
Doofus Drea, thank you for the prime. Oh my god, my nose. Someone said the J stands for Jenner. He's got a little necklace Jenner tramp stamp back there. Alright, Kylie, right out the gate, don't like this. I think this is pretty fucking awful. This is such a snooze. You'd think that the Jenners and the Kardashians would want to make a splash, you know, because they're they have such a reputation, you know, as being provocative in many different ways. You'd think they could do better than this. The way this is like cut out, it looks like the H3 podcast thumbnail. The way that this is all cut out. I just yeah, it's not doing much for me. It's very boring. Why even go if this is what you're bringing? I agree. I should get that place, wearing my slip and slide seatbelt suit. Okay. Bella Ramsey. So, Pedro Pascal earlier was, I said right at the gate, one of my favorites. Bella Ramsey. I also think this is great. I love it. I think this is a fun little look. It's fun. It's nothing crazy, but I think it suits them really well. I think it's a very fun. I like this little I like all the little embellishment things here. Like they kind of have like this like drippy look to it. I think is really cool. I like the little splash of color down here. No, they look great. They look great. All right. Michelle Yeoh. It's just a lot happening that I just like I'm trying to process. Like I'm like, okay, this is a boot, and I think there's a leg right here, but then there's like a part inside and a part, and then she's wrapped up in all of my tissues for blowing my nose all night. It's very baggy. It's very parachutey, and I know that there's like there's definitely characters, or you know, I say characters, obviously they're people, right? But like cultural characters, and everyone, you know, Michelle Yeoh is great. We all love her. I just the outfit itself, I don't know if I'm crazy about it. It's just it's a lot, but it's a lot of nothing that's really like you know, connecting in a way that I find visually interesting. That's just my opinion. Is Sam coming back? Maybe. She had to go do something. Okay, Kendall. Okay. I mean, the top is so like party, let's see if I can find what popped into my head. It reminds me of like a certain material. Where is it? It's not popping up. Is it this? Oh wait, it's like, okay. It reminds me of like black party curtain like a material, but like this type of shit. She just, I don't know what you'd call this. Sam said I actually loved this one. Sequins. Is this just sequins? It just looks kind of like a party top. Oh wait, it literally is that. I'm The boots are cool. I like the boots. I'd be curious to walk in these. Like, I would be stressed out walking in these boots. It's got the heated blanket interior, quilted. I don't know. It's fine. I like the collar. I think the collar's cool. It's way better than Kylie. Fucking Kylie L. Kick Kylie out of the family for that one. Kylie should lose her spot. What did Sam say? I agree, it looks a little cheap, but ass out at the Met is iconic. Was her ass out on the back? For, like, to be a good judge of, you know, to be a good judge of what's going on and a good, fair reporter. Just have to really, you know, take in the situation from all angles. I okay. I see. Just for, like, to be okay, I understand. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's a fun outfit. For why is Sam sending a spider emoji? I didn't do anything. Sam said there was ass out. I didn't say nothing about nothing. Okay. I did not do nothing. Who else we got? Mindy Kaling, boring, boring, snooze. Stormzy. Once again, I don't like this, like, floral pattern. It's like one color. Boring. Brooklyn Beckham. Boring. These are boring. Boring, boring. Serena Williams. I don't know. I like this. This is kind of cool. I don't like the bottom. I don't like the fishnet hanging out the bottom here. I don't... The bottom is throwing me off. Like, the fact that it's this color of the bottom material, and then it's like a black, like, similar material up top, and then the shape here, but then, like, the loose beads, it's just not good to me. It's not. I know it's not fishnet, but it's like what you'd hang around, like, your four-poster bed, you know, to keep, like, bugs out. Tool. You don't know what you're talking about? I'd have you know that you're absolutely right. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Did you expect any different? Did you think I would pull out a secret degree in fashion studies that I've been hiding this whole time and I've never mentioned? I see this as netting to keep out the bugs. That's the analysis that you're going to receive, and that is what it is. Take it or leave it. But I would probably be able to successfully use this to keep out mosquitoes. So, is that a bad analysis? I don't know. I don't know. It's practical analysis, okay? Ian, why are you getting so defensive? I'm just so passionate about fashion. I'm just very passionate. And people say I don't know what I'm talking about. It looks like a fishnet to me. I don't know what you guys want. I don't know what you guys want. I hate this. And once again, I'm going to give my high-level critique. It just looks like piñata to me. Looks like a piñata. Are you sick? Yeah, my nose is so stuffed up. It's killing me. It's killing me. I don't know who this dude is. Kim Jones? He's got this like Game of Thrones swag going on with like the half skirt and then the shoulder piece. Like this dude rolled up from Dorne. What's this hand? What's going on with the hand? Her hand is like inside of it. What's the situation? That's just her cape? Oh, it's not his. It's hers. See, he should have had his own. If that's hers, that's kind of takes away. That means this dude's just walking around raw dogging it with no cape. I liked the idea of him having this half cape. Looking like he would represent you in Game of Thrones if you were challenged to a duel. Well, that's disappointing. Don't have any thoughts. Alright, Ki Hui Kwan. Everybody loves him, and you know what? It's simple. He's kind of just cosplaying as Carl. It looks in this one, but I like it and I love him, so that is what it is. The Carl splay? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. He looks like he's about to roll up and be like, if you want to get out of here, you do exactly what I say. It's some sort of sci-fi situation. I can't believe there's 500 people in here listening to me talk like this with my nose blocked like this. Oh, it's driving me crazy. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my god. It won't be a crazy long stream tonight. I just want to... Maybe I'll cruise through and find some of the heavy hitters, you know? Rapid fire some of these. Bernie Griner, you know, it's kind of boring. It's an interesting color on this suit. I feel like I've not really seen suits this color. Christina Ricci. Boring.
Sullen Girl 81 just resubscribed for 3 months. Claritin D plus Flonase, twice in each nostril till it clears up.
Thank you, Sullen Girl. Thank you. Thank you for the words of wisdom. Thank you for the resub. Did Sam go to sleep? I think she went and laid down for a bit. It was been a long 24 hours. You missed Florence? I can barely see her. Okay, it was so small. She looks like she looks like yeah. This is the hard-hitting fashion breakdown that you guys are going to get, okay? This is what you're about to get. I don't know why this was my first thought. But she looks like she was like, you know, in the movie 300. Like all the arrows come flying in. She was standing there. She didn't have a shield or anything. And she just got. She just did not protect her dome. That was my first thought, and that's my fashion degree in action. That's just what I saw here. Looney Tunes dead. This is fucking stupid. Looks like she shaved her head. Everyone seems shocked. It's a good look. I mean, she could do anything with her hair or whatever. You know, it's Florence. It's Florence. Everyone loves Florence. The dress, kind of boring. It's like mostly about the arrows to the dome. It's fine. I don't know. I don't like these random like ribbons and like tassels hanging down. Did you get food? Yeah, I got it right over here. I just don't want to eat it to the microphone. If I start eating and my nose sounds like this, what sort of shit post am I doing over here? I mean, I could eat. It's right here, and it does look good. Could it be worse than the snot? Dude, if my mouth is full and my nose is full, this is terrible. Terrible broadcasting. Terrible. Just a bite. I can't breathe out of my nose, so if I'm chewing, I can't breathe out of my mouth. That's a hard time. Okay, let's keep on going. I don't have many feelings about that. Don't have any feelings about that. Lily James, the real like leathery look, I don't like. That's just me. Do Riri? We'll get there. I'm speed running here. Oh my god, what is this like Wizard of Oz ass dress? This is the Emerald City shit. I like it, beautiful but boring. You don't like any of them? I'm very picky. I don't know. I'm just for theme. She just looks like she was on the set of Wicked and cruised over. Green Goblin. Love that dress, just not for the theme. Yeah, it's just not for the theme. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, Leto. Looking like the Witcher extra. See, this is what I'm talking about, where sometimes it's like, it's the person behind the costume. It's like, I can't bring myself to compliment Leto on this. It's just, and like I said, he looks like a Witcher extra. It's just, with the eye makeup and the hair, he's going for like a Viggo Mortensen thing. Pusha T. Okay. It just looks like a bunch of like he has a bunch of like a bunch of nose you know, nose strips first. I make the dumbest connections, and this is why. It looks like he has a bunch of like nasal strips just attached to his suit. I'm not saying that that's you could use one. Yeah, that's probably it's on my mind. That would be nice. And the bowling shoes, swagged out. I don't know. I think lose the little drip of red here. I don't know. It's an interesting looking suit. It's just, it's very like costumey, I guess. But that's cool. He's there. I like Pusha T. I'm glad he's there. One of the Scars guards. Boring. I feel like dudes will show up with he'll do like just a very boring suit or tux, but then he's like, I did this, so it's good. We're good now. We gave it a little flair. I threw on the racing stripe. Tommy Hilfiger. I mean, it's a cool suit. It's not mind-blowing or anything. It's fine. She looks nice too. It's both fine. Okay, now here. Jared. This. Look at those feet. Sam had mentioned this on her story. We were talking about this before. My cat is not your costume, bro. His culture is not your costume, Jared. You're dressing up like my son? You're an embarrassment to him. You're an embarrassment to my sweet son. My cat is not your costume, Mr. Man. This is feline appropriation. You're not about that life. Look, there's my boy. Did it just autoplay from a record scratch to cat vibing? Wait. What is this autoplay progression? It's like YouTube knew. YouTube knew what was going down. Does Jared Leto have a cat? See, it's all about this costume. No. I want to know if Jared has a cat. I don't think he does. He's not about that life. Are you listening to Bill Evans in the background? I'm listening to May Jazz. It's May 1st. May Jazz, Sweet Jazz, Elegant Bossa Nova to relax, study, and work and judge people's outfits. I'll turn it up a little so it can mask the sounds of my nasally. So relaxing and judging, exactly. Jared, this is fucked up and frankly disgusting. And Ruben would like an apology. I like the big feet, but no. No. Not on Jared. Look at this goober in the background. She's trying to pose and we got this dude ready to go to someone's birthday party. Just wandering around. Well, there you have it. Whoa! Lil Nas X. This is wild. Yo. This is sick. This is really cool. Prometheus vibes. Love the boots. Finally using a tissue. I'm trying my best out here. I've been using them. I'm trying. If I keep doing these, I can start gluing them and make Jared's costume. I'm trying my best. It just came on out of nowhere. Well, I love this. This is sick. This is really cool. This is definitely one of the better ones. Who's this? Maluma. I don't like the scarf.
Nowhere to Fly to just resubscribed for 4 months.
The robot.
I got a pee so bad.
You should go. The robot gave it a little stank on your name on that one. Nowhere to fly to. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Trevor Noah. I immediately don't like I feel like there's a disconnect between his jacket and his pants. His pants are just so boring and they're too tight and small. And then this jacket, it's just don't like it. This is what's her name, right? Leah Michelle. Just disco ball vibes, you know, it's fine. It's icy, it's iced out. Oh god, don't let Sam see this motherfucker. I don't. Take him off screen. Take him off the fucking screen. This doofus. This goofus doofus. Jarlo. Get this guy out of here. You know what? Is there a way for me to Let's see. Is there a way for me to...
The nude president just subscribed.
The nude president. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Thank you for the prime. Can I, let's see. Can I inspect element and delete Jarlo? Yep. Alright. There he was. I inspected element and I deleted him. He's now off the website. Goodbye. Vanessa Hudgens. It's fine. What do you guys think? V Hudge. Love? Beautiful but boring again? Eh? I feel like she wore this already. The theme is pretty boring. I will say, like, the theme, it is kind of boring, but it is making me crave these. I want some of these so bad. Is there like a official name for these things? Is it just black and white cookie? I don't know, but I want some. Sam said black and whites. All these outfits are just making me want these cookies. Well, not that one. Glenn Close. Half Moons. This is fine. I mean, she brought a whole a whole living room rug with her. You could take a nap on that thing. That would be a fun little evolution. Sam said she got the bed skirt on. They should do something where the dress spilling all around is it's so soft, and then someone should just be sleeping on it. Now that would be cool. Just some random fucking guy that they hired, and he's like some guy. Once again, if the Met Gala's got to get me in there, I'd take an outfit like this. I'd make it way more soft and plush. You know, some throw pillows and stuff. And then I'd just like...
Metal Finger just subscribed.
Metal Fingers, thank you for the prime. Welcome, welcome. I'd put some throw pillows on there. I'd make it nice and soft and plush, and then I'd hire a dude. I'd hire some actor dressed like this, and I'd have him just be asleep, and he'd be sleeping very cartoonishly on there, like he'd be on there, and he'd be sleeping like this. He'd go, beep 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 beep. That's how he would sleep, and he'd do that the whole night. Honk shoe? Yeah. Shoe. Honk shoe. That would be so good. That would be the talk of the town. Come on, Glenn Close. Call me. I would have so much fun at this thing. Since you guys don't let Katy Perry come back anymore, who's bringing Burger Brain energy?
Helter_Skelton just subscribed.
Helton Skelton, thank you for the sub. Sam said Borger. Who's bringing Borger energy? I could set it off, dude. I'm a fashion someone. Okay, I will say. Someone said you don't know anything about fashion earlier. Well, what do you freaking call this, dude? I designed this piece myself. Jared Leto could never, dude. Jared Leto could never. So I could set it off at the Met. What you eating? It's like chicken with rice and corn and cheese and all sorts of bullshit from this place, Tender Greens. It's so good. All right, let's see. Who else we got? Lizzo. This is just my personal preference. I've said this a few times. Going through the looks, I don't like the beads. I don't like all the beads. It's fine. Someone said, I love pearls, not beads. Yes. It's too like candy bra looking to me. Don't go to Mardi Gras? Yeah. I'm not a bead guy. Ava Max. Once again, it's just so like blown out. I don't know. It's cool. She looks like the Frost character from X-Men. I forget her name. I like it. I'm into it. No, not Storm. Not Storm. Marvel Frost. Emma Frost. This is some nerd shit. See? I'm into it. We got this guy, Phineas, looking like he's about to sell me some bootleg videotapes on the corner. Hey kid, you want to buy some DVDs? You want to buy a watch? Ruben, you cannot eat my chicken. You are cat. This is my food, made for humans by humans, not Rubens. Hey kid. You wanna buy a watch? You wouldn't steal a car, would you? Cats can't eat chicken? Not my chicken. Are you insinuating that cats make cat food? Yeah, who else is making it? This is made for people by people. There's stuff in here that would upset his little cat stummy. Okay? Okay. Next, he's gonna want some champagne, too. Yes. Yes. Lily Collins. I like the outfit. Makes me want the cookies again. The black and white cookies would be good. It's fine. It's a little boring, but it suits her. She looks really nice. Nice dress. Penny and Ruben are on theme. Yes, that is true. It is true. Okay, whatever this is, I don't necessarily look. I'm just a simple country fashionista, right? I don't know if this is on theme. Wait, don't tell me this is the fucking Homer jewelry too. Wait, this is he wearing the Homer jewelry? Oh my god. This shit is just goofy. Homer jewelry. This is the place that sells the like the $15,000 cock ring. And it all looks like anal beads and vibrators. This is Frank Ocean's brand for people that don't know. All right, he's got the Homer drip. I mean, the green and the brown, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who's this? Jeremy Strong. All right, there's a Billy. Billy. I mean, it's cool. I think it's cool. It's just, you know, very, what's the word I'm thinking? It's like Addams Family vibes, you know? It's the same thing that, what's her face was doing. But it's very Addams Family. I love to judge. That's right. The gloves are cool. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's fine. Who is this? Ruben. Look at this man. You act like you're starving. We feed you so much. No chicken. No chicken. I'm sorry, you cannot have chicken. You cannot have chicken. I know you want to. No chicken for Ruben. I'm sorry. He will have his real cat food later. Do your guys' cats beg? Okay. This, I don't think this is on theme either. I'm just gonna venture out on a limb here and say it's not quite on theme, but maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Wag. Whenever I see this got everyone heated earlier, but it's just, this looks like all the tissues by my desk. It's fine. It's pretty. Patrick Mahomes, looking very fresh. Prom as hell. Yeah, totally prom vibes. Amber Valletta, seashells.
It Boon just subscribed.
It Boon. It do Boon. Thank you for the sub. Salma Hayek. It's red. It's red. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the theme. It's red. I don't have any other thoughts besides that it's red. Carla Bruni. I used to listen to her actually. French singer. I liked her music. It just makes you want to eat black and white cookies again. Certain outfits just have that effect. And this is one of those. He's boring. I don't know. This is interesting. She looks great. Okay. Kristen Stewart. I think this is a good look. I think this is a good look for her. I think this is cool. I like the triple tie thing going on. I like the shoes. I'm into it. I think this is a vibe. Love the pants. I love the pants. It's a fit. It's a vibe. I'm into it. I gotta start cruising through some of these. Dr. Dre. FK Twigs. I like this. This is cool. I like her hair. I I think this is a good look. Oh, we've got Jenny. Where are the blinks? Do we have any blinks in chat? We've got Jenny, people. I think it's simple, but I like it. She's got a cotton swab up here, but it looks good. I like the flower belt. It's great. She's in our area, and we love that, don't we? We do. We love Jenny. We stan. Naomi Campbell, yeah. Or this flower pattern. Jimmy Levine. What's her face? Margaret Qualley. I'm trying to cruise through, guys. I'm trying to get to the good shit. Kim Petras. Got the disco boots on. Black and white cookie. Emily Blunt. Oh my god. Man, I'm just trying to spot people I recognize. Okay, here's Doja. You compare Doja. Now, is this her only outfit? Did she do an outfit change or no? Was it just this one? I'm just asking if this was her only outfit because I saw that she also went as a cat, but you compare this to what Jared Leto did, and this is just so much cooler. Jared Leto was a cat clown. I love the fuzzy tail end of the dress. This is great. I think this is really fun. It's very over the top and costumey, you know. But I think that's kind of the point. You need a couple of these. And so I'm glad that someone did one of these, you know. This is Burger Brain. Someone had to bring Burger Brain.
Just gifted 5 subs.
1/3 Sam with the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you so much. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, someone had to bring Burger Brain. And that someone this year was Doja Cat. So I'm glad there was Burger Brain representation. It's great. Daisy Edgar Jones, it's fine. I'm just looking for ones that really stand out. Is this like a beach? Looks like sand and like shells and stuff. That's an interesting look. Doesn't seem on theme, but it's interesting. Whoa. Jordan Roth. I'm trying to power through this. Yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I was feeling rough all day today. And then it went away for a bit. And then it really just came back tenfold. I tested positive for freedom. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. And now I'm all blocked up, all up in here. I feel it like up in here. My giant schnoz. This is a beak. The snot per cubic inch is much larger. It's a lot. You cannot have chicken, Ruben. You cannot have chicken. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No chicken. No chicken. Oh man. I'll feed him in a bit. I'll feed him in a bit. You can see how red my nose is. Oh man. Which is a shame because there's so many people tonight have been jumping in and tuning in.
And Mysterio just resubscribed for 2 months.
Mysterio, thank you for the resub. Thank you. Kiki Palmer. She looks pretty. I like it. Rachel Brosnahan. She looked great. I scrolled by. Yep. She looks good. What's the show she's from? Miss Maisel. That's right. Ruben, please. You are out of control. We feed you. We feed you. Okay. We feed him. You're gonna make people think we don't feed you, but you just want to eat all the time. We give him that good shit too. We give him the we give him this freaking nice ass cat food, and this man's still trying to eat my dinner. Oh, man. What cat food? Now I got cat hair in my mouth. We give him we give them what is it? I'm blanking on what it's called. Is it wellness? He came up from the other side. No. Don't eat chicken. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Did Sam get to eat? Yeah, she ate a bit. It's called the good shit. Yeah. I think Sam went to sleep. Is it? Wellness cat food. Is it wellness? No, wait. Oh, yeah. Wellness. We give him wellness signature selects. This shit is the bougie shit. And this man wants to eat my chicken. This food's got like real... You'll see like real bits of meat in there. You'll see, that's that good shit. That grain-free good shit. Brother man, Ruben. What are you What are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot eat chicken. You can't eat my dinner. Yo, I mean, you can eat chicken, but not my chicken. Even though I know you want to so bad. You cannot eat my chicken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you cannot eat my dinner. You're gonna have to eat your own chicken. Oh, Sam's in chat now. Ian, let him have chicken. I can't give him this chicken. It's got all sorts of sauces on it. Sam, how about you go get him some classic signature selects? Oh, now he's getting violent. He goes, if I can't eat chicken, I'll eat you. What is it? Oh, you're gonna get grumpy now? You're gonna get grumpy because you can't have chicken? I'll feed them, they're gonna get so excited. Yeah, if you want to go feed them, Sam, and say the magic word, Ruben will sprint. Whenever we say the word hungry in a very excited voice, like hungry, it triggers the cats. Sam just, oh yeah, you went crazy. Did you guys hear that? That sets them off. They know what that means. And the magic word. Okay. Tom Ford, yeah, it's fine. Margot Robbie. She's looking nice. Haley is looking very, she's glimmering and shining. I like it. I think this is a pretty outfit. Oh, this is great. I really like this. Julia Gardner. It's a vibe. Whoops. I like the glittery cape. Huh? Oh, it's in the dining room. What? What? Marty? What are you doing, Marty? Did Miss Sam leave? Yeah, she had to go lay down for a bit. It's been a long day. Jessica Chastain, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Robbie Patz. Now, I love our Pats, right? I this is just, it could be a little better from Robbie. It could be a little better. I don't know. And Suki Waterhouse. Remember when I made you bring him on the arcs as Team Edward? Look, I love Rob. And Suki Waterhouse, she got birds and shit. They just said, we're just gonna do whatever. They're just gonna do whatever. But I love Rob. I have a Robert Pattinson t-shirt. I should wear that more often, of some of my favorite films of his. Whoa! She looks like a kite. Like if you attached a string, you could fly over the Gala. I'm sad Ryan Gosling didn't show up. You and me both. The Goss. Rob always has these like standing photos of him just... There's something funny about him just standing. What is that? He always has these awkward standing photos. Like, why is he on one step? He's just posing on one step. Maybe that's what it is. Robert Pattinson standing. Yeah, obviously this is the iconic one. Okay. Do your thing, Rob. Gustav Witzo. He's got the Jack Skellington chic. Oh boy, it's Sydney. It's Sydney Sween. I don't know about this outfit. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. I like the bow in the hair and the bow down here. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, Jon Snow. Brian Tyree Henry. This is a vibe. Look, I will ignore the pearls and the beads. Normally I don't like them because I think this is cool. I like this frilly thing. Like, looks heavy, but it's probably not, right? Oh, man. Jonathan Groff. It's, freaking, Frozen. Olaf. What's his name? Boring. Boring. Whoa! She got a crossword on her dress. Diane von Farstenberg. No, I don't like. Usher. It's fine. It's fine. Amy Fine Collins. She's very interesting ears. I'm not knocking her ears or anything. It's just... Does she have an anchor on her forehead? Very interesting. Very interesting. I just gotta blow my fucking nose again. Guys, who are the standouts that I haven't gotten to? Dua Lipa? Oh yeah, you are absolutely right. ASAP and Rihanna.
Lady Nadja just subscribed.
Lady Nadja, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. All of you guys who've been tuning in, thank you. I know I sound fucking terrible. Robbie Malik. He just always looks like a Bond villain. He always looks like a Bond villain. It's like he just got done fencing, and then he's like, Mr. Bond, what brings you here? I always think of this video of him after he won he won the Golden Globe for Bohemian Rhapsody, and he was giving this speech, and someone put the music from the movie Us under the speech. And it just made him seem so creepy.
I'm a fan of...
Okay, I found it.
I'm a fan of Freddie Mercury and Queen. I'm a fan of my mom. She's got my back. I'm a fan of chamomile tea. I'm a fan of handwritten letters. I'm a fan of classic movies. I'm a fan of looking sharp, regardless of the occasion. I'm a fan of random encounters. I'm a fan of traveling by train. I'm a fan of equal opportunities for all. I'm a fan of mischief.
What?
I'm a fan of being exactly who I want to be.
He's a fan of mischief. And just every time I've seen him since, he just is giving me that vibe. He's so interesting. This looks like she was like standing behind someone who was like hunting like a like a buck, you know, and just fucking shot it in cold blood. And she was like, oh my god, I have to go to the Met Gala. I should have gone hunting before. Stanced up, Ben Platt. Why is he standing there looking like someone's little brother? Did you see Billie Eilish? Yeah, we saw Billie. Sam and I say that to each other sometimes. If we're like wearing like a goofy graphic t-shirt and like mismatched shorts or something, and we come in like like, why are you looking like someone's little brother? Just looking very like out of place. I'm just scrolling through here. I'm just looking for something to catch my eye. Dwayne Wade. Just looking for something to catch my eye. Just something to catch my eye. Okay. Yes. Fuck the Suns, dude. Fuck the Suns. I'm sorry, but that is fun. Okay. Ice Spice in the mix on her freaking Peter Parker shit. Wait, that's like a blinged out camera? Okay. Okay. I like it. James Corden? Do you think when James Corden... Do you think when James Corden saw this, he had a panic attack? After everything... Okay. Here we have James Corden on the Met Gala red carpet, looking like he just got done parking everyone's car, which was very nice of him to volunteer to do that. And then he's standing there, and then Jared Leto walks by looking like this. James, his breath must have caught in his chest. He must have been stunned, terrified. He's like, not again. Not again. I can't go back to that place. Don't make me go back. Not again, please, for the love of God. And then he turns. He turns. He's like, I gotta get out of here. I'm starting to panic. He went, oh my God. I can't be here. I've got to make a Brexit. He's like, I've got to Brexit the Met. And then he turns and he tries to get out. And then, boom! And the man probably collapsed right on the floor. He said, the cats. The cats, the cats. The cats can't hurt me anymore. They can't hurt me. The cats aren't real. They aren't real. That was a dream. That never happened. That was a dream. And they all circled him. They said, James. James. Come back, James. He went, no, don't make me go back. Don't make me go back there. Meow, meow, James. James. No, please, please. There you go. And that's what happened. And he was never seen again. That's it. That's the end of James Corden. We're never going to see him again. Whoa! Bill Nye brought a table lamp. Oh. Oh, it's Anna Wintour. I'm sorry. I thought I was confused for a second by her legs. It's fashion. Bill Nye. Right? Is that how you say it? I'm just scrolling through. David Byrne. He just brought a bicycle. Now that's a move. That's a freaking vibe. I love that. Hell yeah. Seth, come on, dude. You're not hosting the daytime Emmys, bro. Come on. You could do a little bit better than this. Sam, if you're watching, it's your girl. What do we think, Sam? She said, woo-wee, mommy. Woo-wee, mommy. Okay. I saw some people hyping up Taika Waititi. What do you guys think? A look? Is it a look? I think it's cool. Rita Ora seems nice. I like her outfit. It's cool. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm almost at the end. Okay, I am. There's 2 left. Oh, and then I gotta look up Rihanna. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky Met Gala. Okay. So we have Emma Chamberlain. What do you guys think? I like it. I like the splash of color after like 100 just black and white outfits. I see. I like it. Gorge. Nah. No. I mean, it feels more like I don't know. I don't know if it feels like it matches, but I don't know. Feels more like a mod style or something, you know? The shade of blue Chanel. Yeah, I don't know. She looks nice. I like it. I don't love it. We got the leaps. If Sam could just go about Phoebe Bridgers, Leaps looks great. Leaps, the Leaps, Dula Peep looks fantastic. What do you think, Sam? She said, Ian, you're on thin ice. What do you think about the fit, Sam? Dula Peep. She was like a host, right? She like hosted. She looks nice. Legally, I'm not allowed to say more than that. She looks nice and good and nice. And she looks very kind as well. She looks good and kind and nice and fun and kind. That's all I can say. Lastly, we have Rihanna and ASAP. Rihanna is this is what my desk looks like with all my tissues that I've been blowing my nose with all night. This is how I'm gonna look by the time I'm done blowing my nose. Just me surrounded with all my tissues. Sam said, love ASAP look. Yeah, ASAP's like, Rocky's one of those dudes that's like, on paper, if you tell me I'm gonna wear jeans, this, like 4 belts, a jacket, this, like most people would look fucking stupid in this outfit. But Rocky makes it work. Like if I went outside with this on, I would look like such a fucking moron. You know? makes it work. Okay. Okay, okay. I mean, that's most of them, right? I think we saw all of them. Who are the faves? Who are the faves? Who are the standouts? I liked Cardi B, Aubrey Plaza, Lil Nas was cool, Bella Ramsey was cool, Pedro Pascal was cool. Dua Lipa seems like a very fun and kind person. Sam, if you're still watching, who are your favorites? I'm curious since you dipped out. I want to know what who you thought stood out. Oh my god, my nose is so bad. Doja Cat was fun. Sam said, my faves were Phoebe Bridgers. I already forgot who we saw. I know, there's so fucking many people. She said, I also love Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, and Diddy. All great. All great. Oh my god. My damn nose. I'm so fucking stuffed up. So, not all great, most great. Yeah, the ones she mentioned were great. I liked Diddy's. Billy's was cool. Phoebe Bridgers was cool. Wish Justin, Haley, and Selena were there. I thought Selena was going. Did she go and just no one took a picture? Olivia was telling me how she was going to be there. I think a lot of celebs didn't go because of how problematic Carl was. Yeah, that's possible. But do celebs actually like stick by stuff like that? I don't know. Who knows? There was no drama this year. Yeah, no big drama. I was zoned out. Oh, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Everyone who's been following too. I haven't been shouting out. Jerry Lynn, Petria Margaritas, Tayshano Fisher, BB1 Million, Babushka Girl, 9 Vila. I'm just mentioning the last few here. Thank you guys for following. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Oh man, I gotta go spend some time with Sam tonight, even though I'm not feeling good because she's leaving in the morning. So she's gonna be gone for a bit. She's gonna be gone for a bit. Fuck you, Ian. This stream sucked. Town Square, baby. Thank you for the love. Where's she going? She's going home for a bit. Friend's wedding and stuff. And hang out with her family for a bit. So I'll be bored. I'll probably be streaming a decent amount because I have no one. I won't have Sam to talk to. So maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I had an idea for a stream. I wanted to make a Sam said I don't want to leave. I know. What is this channel about? What's fun? Do we have a new person? We just do a lot of games, a lot of gags, a lot of segments. You should hit that follow button, my friend. We do a lot of fun over here. Sam said I miss Ian. I know. I'll miss you too. Tomorrow what we'll do is so I had an idea for stream tomorrow. I saw this clip of Giannis from the Bucks, the basketball player, talking about losing, and it just had such like alpha TikTok energy, if that makes sense. He was going on, he was going on this big speech. He's like, Michael Jordan played 15 years. He won 6 championships. Would you say that the other, 8 years were failures or just paths on the way to success? I don't know. It was something like that. He was going on this tangent, and it had such, alpha TikTok energy. So I want to edit that and make the ultimate alpha motivational gym bro TikTok. And I'll post it at the end. We want to try and get some people on board. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. That's just an idea I had. I want to take all of the suggestions from chat. Like, how do I make this more alpha? Like, what do I add? I'll add, dudes fucking flexing, and dudes hiking, and, dramatic shots of, someone looking out at the ocean. All sort of shit like that. You guys know the vibes. Only if you feel better. Yeah, if I feel better. If this stops, I'll do that tomorrow night. So thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night. We love to judge. Judging. I love to judge. Polish Genius, thank you for the follow. Russella87, Molly14561, and Minion, thank you for the follows, guys. Have a good night, people. Ta-ta. Oh, God.